at KLEO Hackathon. So KLEO essentially is a Chrome extension which allows you to personalize experience and have complete data sovereignty on your cookies. So what is the problem that we're solving? So the problem we are solving is twofold. One is for organizations. Right now, if you look at the left-hand side, the KLEO ecosystem has very low engagement rates, meaning that the bounce rates are very high. Once the user comes, it uses the app for one time and then leaves. The reason for this is essentially that they don't have sufficient data about the user to curate an experience built specifically for him. This is very true in Web3 specifically because an experience for a novice user is very different from an experience for an experienced user. An experienced user might just want smart contract addresses and the neo scan links, whereas the newbie user wants to understand what exactly is happening. So the onboarding looks very different. How do we solve this problem for organizations and as well as users? For the users, the problem is the fact that they don't know what is the intent of the use of their data. At the same time, they don't know what exact data is being shared. The solution is KLEO cookies. So what are KLEO cookies? So let's just go ahead and dive right into our demo. So let's just say that if an organization wants to figure out whether a person is visiting github.com. So if he's a developer, so github.com, or if the person has been visiting Stack Overflow, right? And as far if he's visiting competitor websites, so the competition can be, is he visiting website? So it could be, say, I don't know, snickerdoodle. Now, next we go to Cookie Manager. This allows you to go ahead and personalize how the cookie pop-up is going to look in your website. So you can simply say NFT marketplace seeks your personal information to recommend you the right NFT. So let's just say there's an NFT marketplace that has multiple NFTs, but they just want to show you the top 5 above, right? And or recommend you based on your personal browsing history. So that's where the NFT marketplace is using it, and we can go ahead and define this. You can change the color according to your user website design, and everything's customizable over here. So we can also do something like this and have increased the height, decrease something like this as well. So you can go ahead and customize it any way you want. Next comes the payment. So over here you would have to go ahead and stake some KLEO tokens. So I will go ahead and write, so I will just do 20 KLEO tokens, right? Yes, and I will say yes. I can put the website URL, let's say andapp.org. Then the intent can be this is a detailed intent, so you can go ahead and tell exact what information you're using for what detail. So you can go ahead, we are using just on the section of recommendations, and we do not intend to use this data for any other purposes. You go ahead and submit. This is where the contract is being called. Once the contract's called, you would be given an embed code. This embed code needs to be embedded onto your website. In order to save some time, I've gone ahead and already done that. And now once I go over here and I click on manage, this is what we put in. So now we can go ahead and choose to share. The user can go ahead and choose to share or not share any of this information. And once he does that, if he clicks on accept, it directly gets shared. But if he clicks on manage, he can allow what to share and what not to share. Now as he does, now like I have visited, so the result is true. I have visited Stack Overflow in last one time, so the result is true. I have not visited snickerdoodle.com, so the result's false. So if I go over here, so earlier my tokens were 0 KLEO tokens, but now you can see that because I've shared this information, I have received 20 KLEO tokens. And also um, I can go ahead and see what information I've shared with httpc and app.org. So yeah, that's about it, and this is all happening on Neo blockchain in the backend. Thank you for looking at this demo.